She was always the bridesmaid, until this happened. Welcome to Heritage Stories, where we share true-to-life stories that inspire faith, strength, and hope. On her 45th birthday, there were no flowers, no phone calls, no "I love you," just silence, and a small cake she bought for herself. Her name was Amara. She had attended 17 weddings in her life. She had sewn dresses for brides. She had fixed veils. She had prayed with them. She had stood beside them, smiling. But she was always the bridesmaid, never the bride. At first, people used to ask, "When is your turn?" Later, they stopped asking. Instead, they would say, "Maybe marriage is not for everyone." They said it gently, but it hurt deeply. Because Amara did not want marriage for status. She wanted companionship, someone to talk to at night, someone to grow old with. 10 years earlier, she had been engaged. The church was booked, invitation cards were printed, her wedding dress was ready. She used to stand in front of the mirror and imagine the day. Then, 3 weeks before the wedding, he disappeared. No fight, no warning, just a short message, "I can't do this." That was all. Her world did not crash loudly, it collapsed quietly. She told everyone she was fine. She smiled at church, she kept sewing dresses for other brides, but at night, she cried into her pillow so no one would hear. After that, she stopped expecting miracles. She focused on her tailoring shop. She worked long hours. She served in church. She avoided conversations about marriage. If someone brought it up, she changed the topic. She told herself she was strong, but deep inside, she was tired. Then, one rainy evening, a stranger walked into her shop. He looked older, quiet, simple. He held a suit in his hand. "I need this adjusted," he said softly. "My wife passed last year, and I don't know how to handle these things." There was pain in his eyes. Not loud pain, the silent kind, the kind Amara understood too well. They only spoke for a few minutes that day, but something felt different. It was not excitement. It was not butterflies. It was peace. He returned the next week to collect the suit, then again 2 weeks later, sometimes for small adjustments, sometimes just to say thank you. Slowly, they began to talk about loss, about disappointment, about prayers that seemed unanswered. He did not rush her. He did not pressure her. He simply showed up. And for the first time in many years, Amara laughed without pretending. She did not feel judged. She did not feel pitied. She felt seen. Months passed. Then one afternoon, he said something that made her heart pause. "I'm not looking for perfection," he said. "I'm looking for peace, and I feel that when I'm here." Amara did not respond immediately. She had learned to guard her heart, but this time, she did not run. 1 year later, on a quiet Sunday afternoon, in a small ceremony with only close friends, Amara wore white. There was no loud crowd, no dramatic entrance, no grand decorations, just soft music, warm smiles, and a man who looked at her as if she was the greatest gift he had ever received. At 45, she was no longer the bridesmaid. She was chosen. Not rushed, not pressured, chosen. And maybe, just maybe, your story is not over either. Sometimes love does not come early. Sometimes it comes prepared. Stay with this channel for more powerful stories like this, because timing changes everything. Like, share, and subscribe for more stories of faith and hope.